Herzlich willkommen zu Dragons TV und heute mein Gast, der Topscorer von den Basketball-Löwen Erfurt mit Guy Edi. Guy, schön, dass du hier bist. Nice that you're here.
Thank you, appreciate that.
So, Guy,
My German is still not,
it's okay.
I'm working on it.
It's only your second season.
That's right.
But you're in luck today because no more German, it's all English. So here we go.
Perfect.
Before we start, congratulations on Game 1 win in Röndorf, 102-95. So are you like gonna book me a ticket to Erfurt now? I mean, 3 times I saw you live, and what happened every time?
We win. That's why I told you. Every time you come to a game, we win. So keep showing up. Hopefully, if we pass this round, we'll play against Koblenz. If they pass their round also.
Guess what? I'm also in Koblenz. I do those games.
So perfect. So hopefully we get the same luck.
But I have to tell you, for Game 2 in Erfurt, you're going to have to do it yourself because I won't be able to make it. But I'm sure you guys will have a good game taking the momentum from this win back home.
Definitely. We have some amazing fans, like they travel with us.
I saw it.
They give us some energy that it feels like we're playing home. So I think they will help us also keep that momentum. And also as a team, we grow from last year's experience from the playoffs. So we know, we didn't panic. We was down 11. We didn't panic. We came back slowly, and end up winning the game.
Let's talk about this game a little bit more. What did it feel like being on the free throw line? I think with 1.7 seconds, you had to take 3. How were you feeling? I mean, how often have you been in moments like this in your career? I mean, you played 7 years in France after coming from Gonzaga, played in the top league Pro A. What was it like being on the free throw line here in this game?
It's actually, I think, one of my first time in that position. And, unfortunately, I went 2 for 3. And
could have won the game.
We could have won the game there, but at least we went overtime. And I knew with the momentum we had, it wouldn't matter. So everybody was like, next play. And, we kept the momentum from the end of the game we had and pushed it to the overtime. And, we end up winning the game. So.
What a game it was. I mean, was this the playoff atmosphere that every player wishes for?
Definitely. Like I said, this team is very physical. They're tall, and everybody's saying, oh, the Pro B South is weaker than the Pro B North. And we wanted to make a statement, to be honest. We wanted to come out here because we watched the game yesterday. Everybody got blown out and beat up, and we're like, okay. So these people think we are soft, we are less talented than them. So we come out here and show that we are a good team, a good experienced team. We started bad, but we started find out a rhythm. And at the end of the day, you have to play your best basketball at the end of the year, and that's exactly what we're doing.
You guys can close out the Dragons Röndorf on Friday on your home court. You have the momentum. What are you going to have to do in this game to sweep the series? Coach said that this is going to be a different game than from this game.
Definitely. I think they're a really good team, well coached. They're going to make some adjustments. And it's for us also, our coaches came up with a great game plan. We basically said we let the point guard take all the shots if he needs to, but one man cannot beat the team. So they have some really good shooters, and we did a good job on them. And we will watch film and we will see what they bring for the second game, but I'm sure they will do some different things. So we will stay ready.
This is your second season in Erfurt. A player of your quality could easily play in the Pro A. Erfurt must be very special for you if you come back into the Pro B.
Well, Erfurt is the team that received me here. They gave me my chance in Germany, and I actually want to play for something. They're a young team, want to build up, want to go up. They have an amazing front office. These guys are really focused and develop this team, and I wanted to be part of something like this. And that's what I signed for. I know I can play higher level, but at the end, I'm 34 now, and I really want to play for something. And this was a really good opportunity for me to actually build up this club with doing my part on the court. So.
Some years ago, you played in Iceland, 11.7 rebounds that season in your average. What was it like playing in Iceland? I mean, What was your coolest experience there? I mean, with the light being dark a lot.
Yeah, it was, you have 2 parts of the year where you basically don't see the daylight, and after March, April, you don't see the night at all. So your sleeping becomes so messed up.
Do you need to like put something in front of the window so it's dark? How do you sleep?
I had to put like some eye thing, closing my eyes because you messed up in your mind. So, but it was a really good experience. I'm really glad I did that. And this is what it's about. Basketball it will open a lot of doors that you maybe would never do. Maybe I would never went to Erfurt or Iceland. So
Right.
the game would open a lot of doors for you, and this is like building up your resume for after career, whatever you want to do.
After Gonzaga, you went back home. You played 7 years in France, 74 games in the Pro A, 78 in the Pro B. A lot of experience. What did you take with you in those 7 years? What kind of player did you become? What was it like playing in the Pro A against top players, NBA, ex-NBA players?
Definitely, it was really good. I had some ex-NBA guys on my team. They
Who
taught
were some of those guys?
Lynan Chalmers. He was
I know Chalmers. Wow, I saw him play in Frankfurt many years ago.
Yeah, you had also Deshaun Butler. He was with me. Some other names just kind of slip out my mind.
That's okay.
But I had some guys over there, and they really. I had a different role. I was just getting out of college, young guy, so they want you to play defense a lot. They want you to be a stopper, really. So that was kind of like my role growing up, and I feel like I didn't really have the opportunity to grow as an offensive player, and which playing abroad. Actually, it started with my season in Nantes, where I kind of developed offensively, and playing abroad also helped me develop my offensive skills.
You told me a couple weeks ago in Frankfurt you compare your game to PJ Tucker, but it can't be with your offense because you're a scoring machine, and he doesn't always score points in the NBA.
Yeah, that was younger. That was younger. So
before you became a scorer.
Now, like I see a lot of guys especially on the team like here where I'm the most experienced guy. Like the guys like LeBron, what they do on both ends of the floor, defense, offense, sharing the ball, but also take over when the team needs to score. So, like today, I don't think I passed the ball that much, but we needed some offensive threat against this team like that. So, I had to shoot the ball more.
Let's talk a little about Gonzaga. You told me your toughest opponent was Matthew Dellavedova. Was that at Gonzaga?
Yeah, that was. He was in St. Mary's. I was Gonzaga.
What happened that game?
We split in a year, and they beat us in the conference final. So it was.
He had a big game.
Yeah, he was always solid. Then he went to the NBA right after that, so he was already an NBA prospect. And it was a lot of good players like Marcus Smart. I played him also when he was at Oklahoma State. It was a lot of talent. We played a lot of teams. Many guys went to German Green. I played him. I was a junior. He was a senior. So yeah, it was a lot of talent in other teams. So yeah.
Yeah, a lot of great coaches in the NCAA, but one guy I think he must be very underrated, Mark Few. He was your coach at Gonzaga, and what he's done with the program in the last 12 years. Talk a little about what it was like playing for him.
Yeah, but you're only talking about 12 years, but it's what he done with the program over the last 22 years.
Right.
So, he brought this team in the tournament since he got the program, and turned around this team and make an international powerhouse. I met a lot of friends, the guys that were my friends today, Elias Harris, Matthias Munihoff.
Oh, you're taking away my next question.
Shoot, sorry. But yeah, I met some guys from all over the place there. So it was really like, I went there and I was like, I had all the visit and I was like, I will stay here. I'm not going to take my next visit. So.
Yeah, you were teammates with Elias Harris, who then played 2 games for the Lakers, came back to Germany, had a great career. Do you still do you have contact with guys like that?
Of course. Elias was like my best friend in college.
Awesome.
I was with him every day. Like he lived downstairs with me. I live upstairs. We every day together. He was the guy that on my visit showed me around, and he actually convinced me to come to the school. So
nice.
So yeah, that's my guy, man. We're still in touch, and he's next to. I don't have time to go see him play, but hopefully when we finish the season, I would definitely go to Munich see him play.
A small fact for you: before he went to Gonzaga, he played in the Pro B for Speyer. Okay, you did your homework.
Yeah, I mean, every time he was, because every time you was calling the starting lineup in Gonzaga, they were like, Elias Harris from Speyer. So, so that's from there. And then before I signed in Pro B, I called him to ask him a little bit what their league looks like, and he told me about that too, that he played there. So.
You played with two future NBA player point guards with David Stockton and Kevin Pangos. Stockton made it a few years ago, and Kevin Pangos had to go to the EuroLeague, and last season made it with the Cavs. Someone had told you back then that those two guys would reach to the NBA. What would have you thought?
Hard work. You know what I mean? The line to the NBA wasn't draw, so those guys really worked their tail off to have their chance to the NBA. David Stockton, nobody thought David Stockton with the NBA, but the things he was doing in practice and the game, we were like, wow, how you make that pass? Like, you really the son of your dad. So it's some crazy pass, long arms, really crafty, can really control the game and can really assist the game. And Pangos is just like, wow, this boy, he came in as a freshman. I was a junior. And he developed, like right away. He was a starting point guard, really good shooter, strong, can play defense, and I'm really not surprised of his career.
You're 34. What is still ahead for you? I mean, if you guys, make a run, I don't know if you're going to get past Koblenz, but still, where do you see yourself in the next years? What do you just want to stay in Germany? What do you think? Obviously, you could probably have a lot of offers, but what do you want to do? What do you think you will do?
Well, this question is here on the table. My first focus right now is to get this team to Pro A. So we want to beat this team first, and then focus on the next team, and then focus on the next team, and then focus on this season first. And then whatever comes after, I have to think about that after the season.
All right, last question. It's two questions. Who is your GOAT, and what's your opinion about the never-ending debate between Jordan and LeBron? Who's the GOAT? LeBron obviously is the all-time leading scorer now. That may help him a little bit more. But what's your take on that debate, and who is your GOAT?
Well, that's, let's say the old guys love Michael Jordan. I mean, I didn't get to see Michael Jordan. So we are in a different generation. So for me, it's LeBron James for everything he did. And let's not even talk about off the court what he did. Let's just focus on just the game. To play at this level at his age is crazy, and do the things he have done, going to the final 10 years in a row with teams that any superstar, even Michael Jordan, I don't think he would have brought those teams to the finals. So I think what he have done, passing the ball, rebounding, make his teammates better, for me is definitely for me it's my goal for sure.
All right, thanks, Guy, for the nice chat. All the best for you the rest of the way for the basketball Löwen Erfurt in the playoffs, and it's always good to see you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Take care.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate that. Thank you.